Big Blue Bubble just accidentally leaked their next island, Mech Islet, 2 weeks early, and today I'll be breaking down every single part of the new leak. During today's update, they accidentally put out an App Store event for Mech Islet, giving us a release date as well as a sneak peek to what the islet will look like. At the top of the event, it says June 25th, meaning that Mech Islet will likely release on that day. The bottom of the image has a caption that reads as following: Mech Islet arises in the ether. Venshin finally escapes the ethereal workshop. Zero toiled and tinkered through technical difficulties to bring the glorious Mech Islet to life. Explore it now. Now, looking at the image, the first thing we see is the primordial for the islet, and that primordial is Bogle. Bogle's sound was also teased at the end of a video with Matt Shea, so I'll play that for you now. It seems like the two pipes on Bogle's tentacles that we can see from the leaked image will be making whistling sounds throughout the song. The next obvious thing in the image is the dish harmonizer. It seems like it'll be using the exact same mechanic as Plasma Islet, just with mech memes instead of plasma memes. Now, looking at the actual island itself, we can see that the islet is layered, which honestly looks pretty cool. The bottom layer is made of 3 beams connecting to make a triangle surface, and the other layers are just mechanical platforms that go higher and higher. Looking at the obstacles, we have holographic trees for trees and rusted cogwheels stacked on top of each other for rocks. One final thing, looking at the image, you can actually see the critter for the island, which looks to be a real interpretation of a computer bug as it looks like a holographic bug, obviously. Looking at the colors and style, the whole island has this futuristic robot factory feel to it. The metal beams and platforms are mostly gray and silver, which makes sense for the mech theme. The holographic parts glow with blue and green light, giving the island that digital computer look. This leak is different from the usual hints we get from Big Blue Bubble. Instead of small clues or teaser videos, we got the full picture and release date all at once. This clearly wasn't supposed to happen as they got rid of it immediately after. This isn't the only time this has happened either, as back in December, the entire Paranormal release was spoiled a day early by App Store events. Now, some fans might have some questions about the islets, so I'll be trying to break down every single one now. First, a question I've seen a lot is, why is Mech Islet coming before Shadow Islet? Well, in one of the pages of the guide for ethereal islets, the primordial air element is listed before the primordial cold element, which suggests that Mech Islet might be released before Shadow Islet, similarly to how Rebro and Venshin were released before Grumpire and Pentumbra. Second, why is Bogle the primordial for this island instead of Fanhole? A lot of fans thought Fanhole would be the Mech primordial because it was the most fitting for the element, but with the leaked image revealed and it being Bogle, a lot of fans are being left confused. Well, in an MSM Live a while back, Monster Handler Matt suggested that the elemental affiliation for each primordial will be more of a surprise and may not be exactly what the community is expecting.
Yeah, and I would caution folks, because I know that they've already started theorizing about it since Saturday. Maybe you're in for a surprise. Maybe things won't actually go through the way that you're expecting. So.
And finally, what will the next islet be? Looking at the ethereal islet guide, it goes plasma, air, cold, water, and earth. There's currently no schedule for when each islet will release, but since Plasma Islet released in February and Mech Islet will be releasing in June, at the moment we can only guess that there might be a new islet every 4 months. This isn't completely confirmed though, so we will have to wait until the next islet releases before we can figure out a pattern. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe for new MSM theories and new monster releases.